FHA SFR Appraising Handbook 4000.1, page 130. If repairs or alterations are required, the appraiser must indicate the extent of the repairs and note this in the appropriate section of the appraisal, in the additional comment section, or in an addendum under the heading of reconciliation required repairs, listing the repairs noted together with an estimated cost to cure. The appraiser must indicate the reasoning for any required inspections and note this in the appropriate section of the appraisal, in the additional comment section, or in an addendum under the heading of reconciliation required inspection, listing the required inspections. The values subject to completion per plans and specification, subject to the following repairs or alterations, or subject to the following required inspection, must be consistent with the subject property conditions described in the corresponding section of the report. Section: Opinion of market value. Instructions: Enter the opinion of market value. Section: Date of value. Instructions: Enter the date when the property was inspected. 9. Additional comment section. This comment lines provide additional space for the appraiser to fully describe any item, area, or condition where the commentary exceeds the space provided in other sections of the report. It is recommended that any information carried forward to the additional comment section or an addendum, if needed, follows the sequence of the form with a proper heading identifying said section. For example, the neighborhood market conditions comments exceed the space provided on the form. In that case, on page 1, in neighborhood market conditions, enter C additional comments. In the additional comments section, enter the heading neighborhood market conditions and provide the narrative in this section. Follow the same procedure for any section of the report where commentary exceeds the space provided. This will provide the reader with the proper identification and linkage of additional comments together with a logical flow of information in a standardized reading format. Page 131. 10. Cost approach section. The cost approach is recognized as a valid method of valuation and must be properly performed. If the subject property is proposed or new construction, or the cost approach is known in the market area as a valid and useful method of valuation, the appraiser must complete the cost approach. It is not required for every FHA appraisal assignment if the appraiser determines that the cost approach is not necessary for credible assignment results. For more information, see the cost approach to value section in the 4000.1 FHA Single Family Housing Policy Handbook. A. Requirements for remaining economic life. State the remaining economic life as a single number or as a range. The line must be completed for every FHA appraisal, whether or not the cost approach is completed. An explanation is required in the remaining economic life if the remaining economic life is less than 30 years. The following table provides a list of the fields within the cost approach section of the form along with the related protocol. The appraiser is reminded to provide adequate information for the mortgagee/client to replicate the below cost figures and calculations. Field: Support for opinion of site value. Protocol: Provide a description of the method used to estimate the site value. If the comparable sales were utilized, provide a summary and analysis of the land sales. If an alternative method of estimating the site value was utilized, such as extraction, allocation, land residual, or ground rent capitalization, describe the method utilized and the analysis and support for the conclusion. Field: Reproduction or replacement cost. Protocol: Mark the box indicating which cost estimating method was used. Reproduction cost: Exact duplicate with all deficiencies and obsolescence. Replacement cost: Cost at current prices with equivalent utility. Field: Source of cost data. Protocol: Provide the name of the cost service. If electronic version, provide the source and date. Upload as an exhibit in the report when available. If paper version, provide the page numbers of cost tables or factors. The reviewer or reader must be able to replicate. Field, quality rating. Protocol, enter the quality rating of the cost tables or factors reference. Field, effective date. Protocol, enter the edition and date of latest updates referenced.